Costco has tons of healthy plant-based options, but they also have a lot of foods that look healthy that aren't doing you any favors. Today we're doing an Eat This, Not That Costco edition. We're gonna go through the store and show you what might look pretty on the packaging, but if we flip it over and reveal the truth, you might think otherwise. Don't worry, it doesn't mean your food isn't going to be tasty and enjoyable. We're just gonna show you simple ways to upgrade your Costco cart effortlessly, budget-friendly, plant-powered, colorful, nutritious, and delicious, and even protein-rich. Things that the kids will enjoy, things that will keep you fuller longer. Let's go in and check it out. If you guys like videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It is the one completely free thing that is the most helpful to us, and we appreciate it more than you know. And be sure to tick that bell so you'll get notified whenever we put out new content here. Give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to leave us some love in the comments below. Let us know what Costco finds you're most excited to grab on your next trip. Let's jump right into it.
All right, you guys, so Erin and I are about to launch our first Airbnb, which has us actually shopping for coffee. Erin and I don't drink coffee and we never have, but it's a major request for Airbnb. So these are actually both Keurig coffees. We all know Starbucks. We're gonna be inclined to grab this one, but it's got some weird ingredients. It's only 72 servings and it's 35 bucks. We say grab the Costco brand. You get way more. There's way less weird ingredients, fair trade, and the biggest thing is it's organic. For just a few bucks more, you get a whole lot more Keurig cups and organic product. If you guys want our actual recommendation, we say drink some matcha or green tea.
Eat this, not that. So two things here. We're looking for organic, of course, but we're also looking on the back of the package for added sugar and or oil, which is a common culprit in dried fruit and of course fruit snacks. So if you're looking for something sweet and chewy for the kids, whether it be fruit snacks or dried fruit, look for something that has no added sugar or oil. Organic mango, same thing. One ingredient is all you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, and this stuff is so good. And once again, it is USDA organic. Organic medjool dates. Whether you're just pitting them and bringing them to munch on when you're on the go or after dinner for a little sweet bite, these are my go-to pick. And for baking, if you check out the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook linked below, or any of the recipes in our meal planner and recipe app also linked below, you will find that all of our baked goods are sweetened with dates. Instead of refined granular or liquid sweeteners, we always use dates. They're high in fiber, they taste just as sweet, and they are so good for you. Mangoes are our absolute favorite fruit, hands down. They always have organic ones here at Costco, sometimes the little yellow ones, which are so good, sometimes these bigger varieties. Either way, going back to the dried mango, let's say you are looking to keep calories down, maybe you're looking to lose weight, definitely opt for fresh fruit over dried fruit, which is much more calorically dense. But again, it's okay if you are looking for an after-dinner sweet treat or an on-the-go snack for your kids. Fresh fruit is going to be better for hydration and for calories. Max and I did our penguin walk through the refrigerated produce section, and all I gotta say is opt for organic in there, because so many of the berries and greens, these types of items can be heavily sprayed with pesticides. If you're looking to budget, be sure to check out EWG's yearly Dirty Dozen list and Clean 15 list. Typically items like berries and anything where you're eating the skin is going to be on the Dirty Dozen, as opposed to something like a pineapple or an orange. I love me some leafy green salads. They had a lot of massive packaged bags of romaine, but I couldn't find organic, so my best bet is their spring mix. Perfect thing to grab and make a quick salad every day.
All right, you guys, so like Erin mentioned, I will say the one thing that we don't prioritize organic, because for some reason the organic ones are never as good, is pineapple. But it doesn't bother me as much because I can wash this. Ultimately, I'm going to be cutting this off, and whatever was sprayed on it, it's going to get cut off and discarded. So we prioritize organic everything, but we do allow for an occasional conventional pineapple. And like Erin said, they are on the Clean 15.
I know that it can be tempting to stop at smoothie shops, but instead of doing that, do this instead. We buy organic bananas by the case, which is anywhere from 90 to 100 bananas, usually around 40 pounds. We bring them home, we line them up in our pantry, and we let them get ripe and speckled, and then we peel them, break them into pieces, pop them in plastic totes, and freeze them and they form the basis of all of our breakfast smoothies and our nice creams and smoothie bowls, and even baked goods. Sometimes if I don't have fresh speckled bananas on hand, I will simply thaw the frozen ones and blend them to sweeten our brownies and our muffins. So it's very easy to make super simple, straightforward, sweet treats like nice cream at home and spending less money.
So we're buying frozen fruit galore. We actually had a deep freeze out back that we keep stocked with frozen strawberries, frozen cherries, definitely frozen mango like the bananas. These are the base of so many of our amazing smoothies. That being said, I'm looking at a bunch of other organic bags of frozen fruit that I wouldn't buy because added sugar, added sweeteners. They are organic, they look like they're whole fresh fruit, but you gotta turn it over, look at the ingredients. We want one ingredient, just mangoes. One ingredient, just strawberries. We'll make our own smoothie packs at home. For example, this one ingredient, mango, compared to these organic acai bowls, which again, super trendy. It's got a pretty packaging, but it's loaded with sugar. Even this organic acai, they say superfood packs. They're not like a smoothie pouch, but I flip it over and there's still added sugar. So look for one ingredient, make your own at home. Another one of our favorites, you guys, soy is not to be feared. We're always talking about that. Again, just one ingredient. Steam some of these, crack your own salt on it. Steer clear of these other veggie packs that are loaded with salt, oil, and again, maybe even sugar. I'm also looking at things like breaded cauliflower, the spring rolls that are loaded with salt, sugar, oil. We're gonna steer clear of those. Go for the one ingredient edamame. High in protein, high in omega-3s. Soy is a plant-based powerhouse.
Again, we're gonna drive home the message to make your smoothies and smoothie bowls and nice creams at home. This is very appealing. I feel like I want to open this just to explore what's inside. It looks very exciting. Apparently there are handcrafted real fruit shells inside, but if you flip it over, the ingredients are no bueno. We've got sugar, we've got juice concentrates, we've got cream, heavy dairy, we've got guar gum, locust bean gum, diglycerides, triglycerides, natural flavors, so definitely a no-go. Okay, I'll show these two. Look out, Biff. Drink this, not that. Both USDA organic and almost identical. That's why it's important to look at the back. So we'll see that one has a single ingredient, just organic orange juice. The other one, the first ingredient is water, followed by orange juice concentrate. And it also contains ascorbic acid and things we don't need. But if you want my actual take, I would say, if possible, when you can, which isn't even always the case for us, juice at home. Because anytime you buy juice bottled at a store, it is going to be pasteurized, which kills off the enzymes and a lot of the other beneficial vitamins and minerals. So juicing at home is the ideal, but we do keep this single ingredient organic orange juice on hand, especially for the kids.
Okay, you guys, so the girls had to run to the bathroom and Max and I are still making our way. It's just crazy to see right next to each other, like one ingredient, perfect foods. Again, like right here, I'm looking at the organic hemp hearts, organic chia seeds, one ingredient, organic. A lot of these, like we mentioned before, are even fair trade certified, which is legit. And the cost is outrageously cheap here. We put off coming to Costco for so many years just because I was like anti big box stores, but you can seriously save money. And let's be honest, who doesn't need to save money, right? So I'm just appalled at like all the things, like even right behind me, like there's organic superfood smoothies for babies and kids, like the Go-Gurts and stuff like that. They just have so much junk in them. And it's no wonder like our kids are obese and have diabetes and all these things because we're sold all of this junk. Now, I'm not blaming any one person, any one company. I'm just saying as parents, as individuals, we need to do this work on our own and say, hey, what am I gonna put into my body? What am I gonna put into my kids' bodies? That's what Erin and I are here trying to help you guys decide is when in doubt, one ingredient, make it at home. Like you'll feel better, you'll do better, you'll lose the weight, all the things. Okay, is it recording? Okay guys, so Max is helping me out, holding the camera. Organic instant oatmeal. Let's look at the ingredients. Organic sugar, natural flavor, salt. Right next to it, sprouted, organic, gluten-free rolled oats. It's a massive bag. for the same exact cost. You get a lot more better quality, such an upgrade. We're gonna get at least 2 or 3 bags of this stuff. We're gonna add our own sweeteners, our fresh fruit, and all the things when we get home.
Not gonna lie, I get butterflies inside when I see that beautiful USDA organic label slapped on the front of anything, especially when it looks delicious. But we all know, upon further investigation, not so good. We've got brown rice syrup, cane sugar, palm oil, and lots of other stuff that we just don't want, natural flavors. Instead, if we've already got our rolled oats and our dates, those are the 2 primary ingredients you need to make some of our favorite baked goods and my homemade Girl Scout Caramel Delight cookies that are in the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook and our app. We've already got our oats and our dates. We're about to grab some hemp seeds and chia seeds, and with just a couple of other ingredients, you can make so many good things. Spread this, not that. When it comes to nut and seed butters, they should have 1 ingredient or maybe a pinch of salt, which this one has. They don't need to have added sugar or molasses or seed oils or mono and diglycerides, which are all in this one. Don't eat this, but don't eat this either. The cereal and granola aisle, we usually pass on altogether. Even the one that looks to be the most nutritious with the Nature's Path organic label and the USDA organic still has a lot of oil, sugar, molasses. You could easily make your own at home, or like I said, you've got your rolled oats, your nuts and seeds and dried fruit, and you are good to go. Next to the Go-Gurts, which I wouldn't even touch, are these smoothie melts. They're like 3 ingredients. Let's see, we've got mango, coconut milk, carrot, and lemon juice. I wouldn't say this is a must-have, but if your kiddo is getting a little wild in public and you need something to keep them entertained, these are the best bet. This brand is having a moment right now. This avocado lime sauce and dressing made with avocado oil. Do yourself a favor and just whip up some fresh homemade avocado with a squeeze of lime instead. Omit the oil. There is plenty of fat within the whole food avocado itself. Instead of salty processed crackers, try these seaweed snacks instead. They're also a great source of iodine. There's a lot of debate between brown rice versus white rice. We choose brown rice because it has the hull intact. That equals more fiber, more nutrition. It's organic, it's a big bag. It's a nice staple to have with curries and soups and stews. Opt for the plain single ingredient brown rice instead of this. This contains seed oils, natural flavors, and it's so much easier to just cook it at home. Big bag of single ingredient organic quinoa. This has brown rice and quinoa, but we've got our own single ingredient bags. We can make our own without the added seed oil at home.
Eat this, not that. So this top ramen that I lived on in college, it's like part styrofoam and full of weird stuff. It even says with natural and artificial flavors. They're not even hiding it. Instead, opt for this millet and brown rice ramen. Again, it's organic. It's got tons of fiber, tons of protein. It's even packed with less plastic. Seriously love this brand. We eat a lot of this ramen.
All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this Costco health haul, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the EatMoveRest fam. Click that bell to turn on notifications. Leave us some love and let us know what you learned in the comments below. Be sure to follow us daily on Instagram at Erin Stanzik, at DB Stanzik. Shoot us a DM. We'd love to connect with you over there. And if you are hungry for more, we've got so many resources linked below in the description. The best place to start is by checking out our free 7-day health and healing transformation blueprint. Click below and we will see you on the inside.